Yo, I just want to start this video off by saying RIP Alex. Okay, so that's what I log in to see. Okay, great. Yeah. Great start to the video. Basically, I'm trying all kinds of different content, new content now. Like I post literally anything on my YouTube channel, and I figured, screw it, why don't I do story content? Cause like I've been in and around the story community with people like Owen Wesley, Samuel Markham, and Luna. I've watched like hundreds, or at least over 100 Luna videos. Today I'm gonna tell a very real story. This is probably the first one in a story series. I might upload weekly. I don't know. For all I know, I'll disappear again for like a couple months, and then pop up randomly. But yeah. Let's get into it. This is the story of how I pretty much kind of view botted on this it's not very well known, but there's this platform, it's called Fish Tank, and basically what they did is they put people in houses, right? And then they just have cameras that people can switch to, and then live, it's all a live stream. It's almost like Truman Show, except the people know they're on stream. And it's basically like the entire chat, the entire like everyone's just a troll, basically. So I kind of fit into that community. This was like maybe a year ago or so. I can't remember. It was back in 2025 when I was finishing up high school. And basically, one of those days I was going on to this fish tank thing, and what they had going on was they had a bunch of different streamers that were just like streaming from their bedrooms, right? This was like a almost like tryouts type thing that they were doing. And I was really interested in this one particular streamer. I was supporting him. Actually, a Burger King foot lettuce guy himself. Because I saw an announcement in his Discord that he was going on there. And so for like a bunch of the days that he was on there, I was just watching him. But I was also watching other creators on that platform. And I'm like, what if I start view botting? Like, how easy is it to view bot? Because I thought it'd be really funny to give people like hundreds of views randomly. And the way it worked, there was like the section where you could pick a creator to watch was like ranked by how many views they had as well. So I could basically just influence that algorithm. So pretty quickly, I spun up Node.js, you know. I was half vibe coding. I was using Puppeteer at the time, which is this framework that allows you to control instances of a browser. So I was able to spin up like a good like 300 Chrome tabs, or actually I think it was Firefox tabs, and I was essentially just able to point them all going to Fish Tank and then clicking on someone's live stream. So yeah, I was just able to give people like upwards of 300 views, however many views I wanted, really. And it's funny how weak their bot detection was. It was like non-existent. And I remember by that night that I got it working, I was just having a ton of fun. But I never actually botted the guy that I came in to support. Because I was like, that's kind of risky. I don't want to get him kicked out of anything. So instead I was going around botting other people. And I can't remember if it's the same night. But at one point, I decided I had a really funny idea. I saw someone on the platform streaming. And they had a phone. And they had a number. So that basically you could just call the number that was like on like a note card or something. And it would like ring like this house phone almost, I think it was. And so I basically had like an audio mixing system. And I managed to route my audio input into FL Studio. And I was using this plugin called Manipulator. And I made it so that my voice sounded like a literal hacker. Like I made my voice just insanely deep, distorted. And then I went ahead and routed my output into a virtual microphone, which I was then able to essentially use Google Voice and call up this guy. Now, Google Voice, if you don't know, that doesn't reveal your actual number. It's like a secondary number. But I was able to launch up that app and basically just call this guy. Now, when I called this guy, I was like, hey, are you? I see you're streaming right now. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, so, have you been a good boy? I was like something like that. I can't remember what I said. I probably didn't say that. Holy scallon. I probably wasn't like that. But basically I was like, hey, you want some views? And he's like, sure. All confused, like, and I'm like, alright. And then I just give him like 300 or something views, blast him to like the top of the site, and then later I call back in. It's difficult to call this guy, by the way, because like you have to time it right, and there's a bit of stream delay, and like people are like constantly calling this guy now, because obviously partially because I boosted his stream to like, I don't even know. I'm guessing it was 300. I don't know. But since I had boosted that stream, now everyone was tapping in to see what was going on. You know, more real people were coming to it because of all those fake viewers. And calls got more frequent, and I was trying to find my way to call in because he hadn't checked the view count yet. He didn't notice, like, anything odd was going on. So I did finally manage to call in again, and I was like, yo, have you checked your view count? And he's like, no. And then he checks it. He was just like, I don't even know. He's probably like, he was like really chill. He was like not surprised in the slightest. He's like, oh wow, yeah, that's cool. Like saying wow, but not. I feel like he didn't mean it, or maybe he was just like stoner type vibe. Honestly, probably was because it's Fish Tank of all places. To be completely honest, back then, I wasn't even 18. My mom did not want me going on that site because she's like, there are dangerous people on there. There are all these drug dealers. She was right. These people are a lot of like desperate attention seekers. Like I was seeing people pull off all types of stunts just to keep their view count high and being like destructive. Like during that time, like my man Alex, foot lettuce guy, was like smashing a hole in his wall and like putting lettuce in it or something. Don't entirely remember what he was doing, but it was crazy. I don't know. But yeah, this is just a short story, I guess, a short 8-minute one. A real story. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do this again. I'll see how the video performs. It probably won't perform well because my channel is all kinds of random right now. I don't have anything consistent. But yeah. If you think I should continue doing story content, then let me know. Oh wait, actually, fun fact. Afterwards, after I've been botting people for a little bit, they did actually get security. They got like this, I think it was Cloudflare. They got something. But it wasn't like configured properly, and I think I like bypassed it within like 2 seconds or something. I don't know. And then afterwards, they actually got good security. And I was like, okay, yeah, show's over. But for a good bit there, I was botting all sorts of people. And just having like a fun time. Just seeing people's reactions to their numbers just like going up over the course of like 2 minutes. But yeah, that's the story of how I was view botting people for a little bit there. See ya.
And I'll see you in Valhalla.